Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to do an update on my propagated cucumber plant. A while back I did a video on how to propagate cucumbers, and here is the result of it. It's been sitting here for a while and it's grown really nice. So the plant is producing a ton of flowers right now. Most of them are males, so they have fallen off, and I'm sure like in a few weeks the female flowers are gonna come. So here is what the plant looked like currently. It's pretty big now. Initially it was very small. It's around this size right here, like only a few inches large. And then I put them into this hydroponic setup right here. It's a DWC with the air stone right there. This is a 1 gallon. I try to change this about every 2 weeks. So all I did was undo the cap, remove the bottom reservoir here, and replace it with the same one. It's easy to change. I did a video on how to change these, so if you have 2 of the same container, it's very easy to change. Just unscrew the bottom here and take that out, and then put back the exact container and screw it back on. So here it is here. It's looking great. Look at that. It's growing all over there, and then new shoots are growing. And then I provided some trellis for the plants to kind of climb. And the lights I'm using here is the Hidden Harvest company grow lights, and I have 3 right now running. The reason I like these are they're very cool. They don't generate too much heat, and they're very small actually, and real light and easy to use. They're very easy on the eyes as well, and that's one of the main reason I love the light. It's because the light is not those purple one where it really you need goggles to kind of like work around the light. But this one here is just white light, just like the Aero Garden, and I've been using the Aero Garden for a long time, and I love that unit just because there's so much you can do with such a small unit. And this light is very similar to that. It's not so straining for the eyes, and you can just easily work underneath it. It's always recommended that you wear protective goggles, but sometimes I don't. But anyway, here is the plant here, and it is really nice and big right now. And I can't believe from a small plant that I cut off of a larger plant outside, it grew to this size here in a matter of weeks. I forgot exactly how many days, but I can go back to the older video and see. You see all those flowers there? These are the male flowers. I don't see any female flowers yet, but I'm sure they're going to be coming very soon. So I can't wait for those. Anyway, that is it for now. We'll be back soon, and then once there are fruits, I will provide another update. Alright guys, welcome back. It has been exactly 6 days now, and I actually have a few fruit sprouting out, so I'm going to show you that today. And then once I show you this, I'm going to take you outside and show you one that we also did outside at the same time, and I'll show you the difference. The one outside is a little bit smaller, but it's actually producing much faster, so I don't know what's the difference. In hydroponic, the plants always grow much faster, so there's all these foliage here. The outside plants is a little less, but the fruits are like a little bit bigger. So anyway, let me show you what the fruits look like for this, the cucumber fruit, or cucumber vegetable, whatever you guys want to call it. So if you look at that right there, that is a cucumber. You see that? So the way you can tell is you see these here, that's just flower, and at the bottom there's nothing, and those are the male flower, and usually that's where the pollen come from when the bee come to pollinate it, and they usually come out first when you grow cucumbers. That's in my experience. The male flowers always grow a ton all over the place weeks before the female flowers come, and I guess that's because it needs to attract the bees and pollinating insects and all that, and then finally 10 days or maybe 2 weeks later, then the female flowers would come with the fruit like that right there. You see it? So that's that. It's easy to tell because it looks like a cucumber at the bottom. At the top there's a little flower, so eventually that would open, and then the bugs will pollinate it, and that would become a cucumber. So I have 2. There's one right there, and then there's a smaller one right here that's about to come out right there. You see it? So so far I have 2 only for this pretty good sized cucumber plant that I grew from just a small cutting. Those are just tests that I'm working with for the to use for something else. Those are lettuce, and those are the crab claw, and those are just testing of my cucumbers. I collected seeds from one of the larger plant that I took cutting off, the parent of this guy, where I cut the branch off, and those are the seeds that came from it. So anyway, this is what my indoor plant look like. Doing great. It's growing really well, looking healthy. It actually grows every single day, like I would say like a 2 to 3 inches a day, I think, because every time I come out to check it every day, it just grows a little more. So in another day, it's probably gonna reach here. It grows very, very fast. So pretty soon, this whole tent is gonna be full of cucumber vines, and then I'm gonna get a good amount of fruit from them. So let's go outside, and then I'll show you the outside plant. Before we do that, there's my light. If you guys didn't see it that I showed it before, the Hidden Harvest company. Very cool light. I really like it. It doesn't generate too much heat, which is the main thing that I like, because in the garage it could get extremely hot, and then if you use those lights that produce a lot of heat, then the plant will stress and it drops all the fruits and flowers and everything. All right, let's go outside. Alright guys, here is the outside cucumber cutting, and it's actually looking pretty good. It's not as big as the one in the hydro unit, but I think it's producing much better, because look at the size of that fruit right there. You see? So, and each of these leaves are way larger than the ones that we have in the hydroponic. It's just the shoot is just much shorter. So it's just from here to there. So this is all that there is to it. And it produced 2 fruits. So there's a new one there, and then that's the one that's pretty big there. So in a few days that will become a large fruit, because cucumber grows really fast. So I guess propagating cucumber does work, and you can do it in hydroponic, or you can do it in soil. The hydro will always grow the plants much faster. There's just going to be a lot of growth. But soil will do just fine as well. So you can just try both methods and see which one you like the best. I think I like this one because the fruits are much larger. Anyway guys, I'm gonna end the video here. It's just been too long already, so I don't want to drag this out. So if you have any questions or comments, please leave it below, and thank you so much for watching.